Hey, what's up, guys? How are y'all? Welcome back. Hold on, we gotta wait.
Oh man,
We'll Papa need to have a seat. We'll edit this out, guys. Don't worry.
Papa's old.
We don't edit shit.
He's old as shit.
What's up, guys? How are y'all? Welcome back to episode 100.
One.
This is episode 1.
You gotta say it correctly. It's
100.
100.
100. That's 100%, bro.
100.
Episode 1. All right. Yeah, no, episode 100. This is the beginning of season 2. And we're just going to say thank you very much, guys. We are very appreciative of you guys sticking along with us. If you are a new listener, just hang out with us. It's just hang out with your boys. We talk about video games, what's going on, and discuss things, and just share you what's been going on with our lives, and just, let y'all in on it. This is a podcast where me and Ruben just get together and just, talk about what we just mentioned. Mm-hmm. We love doing this, guys. So like I said, if you're a new listener, we appreciate you coming through. And if you are a returning listener, again, guys, thank you so much, man. I like it when, you guys just, message us and say, hey, Rick, I watched the show. I appreciate it. What you think about this? I see y'all's perspective on things. Like, man, I appreciate it, guys. And I think I speak for Ruben when we say, thank you very much on that stuff.
Don't speak for me, bro. We ain't married.
I need to speak for him because he's an uncultured swine. But anyways, guys.
Bro.
So we did it, Ruben. We're here at 100.
100, bro. That's crazy,
isn't it?
It's crazy.
So it's a lot of like, if you think about it, like there's literally like no breaks. I mean, I took some days off when I was sick
with that COVID, bro.
Thank you to Miles for that.
Yeah, thanks, Miles.
Yeah, thanks, Miles.
Hashtag
can't wait for
COVIDCon 2020.
No, it's gonna call COVID Judgment Day.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So, anyways, guys. Again, just thanks very much. I appreciate it. Whether you're seeing us on YouTube, on Twitch, Twitter, or any podcast platform of your choice, again, thanks, guys.
For sure. Thank you guys for sticking it with us for 100 episodes. That's crazy.
Definitely. We start off every podcast with how was your week, Ruben?
Man, bro, I was on vacay.
Me too.
Yeah, man. It was a chill week. I didn't really do much. Me and Alice went to the mall a couple of times and just kind of hung out, and she had to work most of the time, so I was playing a lot of Destiny. I had to reformat my computer, so we had some technical difficulties like getting the stream set up, so we're on a webcam today.
So why'd you reformat it?
I had some issues with it, some things that needed to be cleaned up, and wiped all the drives, did a couple of pass-throughs on them, and got it reset, and now it's been better, but yeah, so like with all the podcast stuff, I didn't have everything all set up. But it is what it is. We're here now, and it's all good. So I did some reformatting of that. Played a lot of Destiny 2 this week.
That's how you do Immortals?
Like all week. Today I did Immortals. I completed it today.
It's Dunzo?
Dunzo.
That's it?
Without the DLC.
So you're going to get it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, one of them was... the first one wasn't, from what I heard, wasn't like the best. But this new one that they just put out is... like it's based off the Chinese
I heard about
mythos or something like that. Yeah. So I kind of want to give that a shot and take a look and see what that one's all about. But
oh, sorry.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm trying to like straight. It's like this like it's. If it has to be slouch, I don't want to slouch.
And but yeah, so I completed that today on stream, right? Like 5 minutes before you showed up.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Great game. Probably like my rank number 2 of 2020. Right under Hades, like
Last of Us.
Right, huh?
Last of Us.
Last of Us got pushed down a little bit further. I like Immortals like that much.
Interesting.
Yeah, like Last of Us. I would say like Last of Us and Immortals right now were like tied neck and neck for me. Like they're really freaking close. The story isn't great in Immortals by any stretch of the imagination, but it's just a fun game. Like where I could just sit down and like 3 hours flew by and I was, what the hell happened?
Time travel. That's what me and Mikkel called it.
Hell yeah, man.
Time travel.
It was a blast to play that one to completion. I did like 3 or 4 I think it was 4 different raids, 4 raids of the same raid, just 4 separate times for like gears and stuff like that on Destiny 2. I met some new people in there and they're all really, really cool, and hopefully they're checking out the podcast today and all that good stuff. And yeah, man, it's been a blast playing with them and all that stuff. So a lot of Destiny, a lot of doing stuff around the house. I had cut the grass. My weed eater, like freaking, the little push button on the bottom where you press it to like extend the strings out and stuff. Yeah, well, that thing rubbed completely. It's like gone. So like the spring is just out, and so
Exposed.
like there's no replacement for it. So I just got to go get a new one, unfortunately. So no big deal. Probably gonna have to do that before I cut the grass next week.
Just hire some Mexicans.
Just hire Mexicans.
Duh.
Nah, bro. They're talking about like $60 to cut like that's what they charge, bro.
Just to cut it.
Just to cut and like weed eat and like make it look nice, like not to like landscape and all that other stuff. Like, come on now.
Inflation, bro.
It's crazy. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
I'll do that myself. It's exercise.
I'll do it. Yeah, that's like
exercise.
It's my time. I get to listen to music. I get to like push the lawnmower
Get some
around.
fresh air. Get some vitamin D.
Get all that stuff. I actually enjoy doing it, like working on cars and stuff like that. Like I still enjoy doing those things. Saturday, of course, we had our little get together for the birthday for me, you, and Mikkel.
Trashed.
And we got white girl wasted, bro. It was nice. It was a nice time.
I enjoyed it.
Huh?
I enjoyed it.
I had a great time. Thank you very much for the patio set, man. It's freaking dope.
I didn't get it on Amazon.
Wow, I almost did a spit.
I didn't get
there,
it on Amazon for $79.99.
Well, the table is still useful. The chair's not so much. But
you like the chairs?
Huh? No. I'm talking about the old set. Yeah.
Oh yeah, your barbecue prep table.
Yeah,
grill prep table.
Cleaned it off all nice and neat now, and I barbecued yesterday with Alice.
Yeah, I saw the pictures. Look nice.
We went to the mall, and dude, they had sales on sales on sales.
Spring sales, I guess.
At Baybrook, yeah.
Clearing out everything.
It was
I saw
crazy.
that Goku picture. Like it's funny. You're like life size. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then because I was doing some yard work with Mikkel, and they're like, life size what? You didn't get the picture? I'm like, no. So you sent me the Goku one. I was like, oh yeah, nice Goku. And then like Friday morning at 12:30, ding ding, like what the fuck? Oh, the Goku picture finally showed up.
Finally showed up.
I'm like, Goku. Okay.
That's hilarious. Yeah, there was like some kind of like not even life size. I think he was bigger than actual life size.
Mm-hmm.
He was huge.
So it's just a model or like actual like for sale?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't ask. I was like, that wouldn't be something that I would purchase and put somewhere.
Yeah,
like just stand
like,
him up
like,
right
don't get
here.
me wrong, I love Dragon Ball, but would I purchase it and put it in my house? Like,
you do, but just smaller versions.
Yeah, I put I'll get a smaller version. Yeah.
They had a lot of that stuff. They also had like super like crazy amount of pops and stuff like that at that store specifically, and like those Gundam models that people like to build and
Was
stuff.
that the one that's by the staircase? It's like a little like K-pop store.
No, this is in Baybrook. Have you been to Baybrook at all?
That's the one in 45 South.
Yeah.
Okay. The one here by your house is Deerbrook.
Deerbrook. Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't. We went to that one. And
the Brooks throw me off.
Alice had gotten some pants at Cuidado con el Perro.
Oh yeah.
And she had got some stuff there, but she didn't like it, so now we got to go back probably tomorrow or something to go return those. But
nice.
The sales that they had over at Baybrook was just like tempting, bro. I was like wanting to buy stuff, but I was like, nah, I'm good.
Got the stimulus bucks.
I'm good. I didn't buy nothing, but I mean, they had some good shoes, good clothes, and it was all right, all around chill. Because she had ended up having to go get her her first COVID vaccination on Thursday. So
how's she feeling?
Her arm is sore.
Just
but,
typical standard stuff.
Yeah, no big deal. But that's about it. Like, I didn't work out. I wasn't really keeping up with my diet.
Thick boy.
I gained like 3 pounds. I didn't.
I'm jealous. I'm thick boy. I'm 170.
I weighed in.
That's me being modest.
I weighed in this morning at 143, and I was like,
I'm thick boy.
I was like,
That's my fault.
There's an entire cake in my fridge.
I ate it.
That nobody ate.
I ate that cake.
Nobody ate.
The peach one?
Huh? Yeah. And then I completely forgot about it until I like the next day. Like I woke up and I'm looking in the fridge. I was like, the fuck is this plate? And I opened it. I was like, oh fuck,
cake.
She made a cake.
Gotta eat it.
I gotta eat at least a slice tomorrow or something before it goes away.
You have to.
I'm gonna have to give y'all some before y'all leave too.
No,
yep,
no, bro.
Vacation
we ate that fucking cheesecake. My mom got me a cheesecake.
Vacation ain't over until Sunday, bro.
No, vacation. Actually, to me, vacation ended at like 6 o'clock.
Today?
Now it's the weekend.
Now it's the weekend.
Yeah, to me,
you're still on vacation.
Because the thing is, like, no, to me it's vacation because how far? Like, vacation is when I'm away from work. So technically, I'm away from work up until 6:45. So now it's the weekend. Yeah,
got
that's the way I see it.
I got you. So
not taking that cake though.
Speaking of that, you're gonna take it, or it's gonna.
Sorry. Kat, I love you, but I'm not taking that cake.
It's going in you some way or another.
In me.
It's gonna be in you. And if I gotta force feed it to you,
hot.
We'll lube it up.
That'll be OnlyFans only.
OnlyFans?
Fans only.
Oh, man. You make $1 million in under a day.
Once we turn 18, cash me outside.
Cash me outside.
How is that hot? Like, who wants that?
Perverts, bro.
Who wants that?
Perverts, bro. Those are the people that were, like, waiting for her to do that
I was like, what are you doing with your lives? That you're looking forward to it? Like, you mark it on your calendar. Like, oh, it's her birthday. Let me go follow her. Who are you, fucking mouth breathers?
Oh, boy. But yeah, so there's some like leftover cake in there and like Cokes and stuff that I'm never gonna drink. Because like I haven't really been sticking with the diet. Like I've been eating shitty, but I've still been fasting like
Good.
pretty like regularly.
Yeah.
So
16 hours, 18 hours.
Oh, like 16 hours on throughout the week. It hasn't been too bad. And then like I'll eat rice or bread or whatever. Not a big deal. But so yeah, a little bit of gaming. As far as movies and stuff is concerned, we finished Godzilla and Kong.
Thumbs up.
It's watchable. It's fun.
I mean,
it's
basically you go in there with the mind of two giant monsters fighting, right?
Right.
Don't go in there expecting drama of the year.
No.
And
but it was
hardcore acting and shit.
It was cool.
Just
like the
fun.
fight scenes were dope.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have a problem with that. I started watching Peaky Blinders, so I'm like a couple episodes into that.
Just started?
Yeah.
Really?
I never.
It's been out for a minute.
Yeah, I've never seen it. Miles is the one.
Peaky fucking Blinders. Hit you with a hat.
With the razor hat?
Yeah, that sounds hardcore. You guys are? What the fuck?
Miles is the one that asked me to, or it was telling me to watch that show, so I was like checking it out, and I actually enjoyed it. I like Cillian
Murphy. Yeah, he's one of my favorites. I like him a lot.
Good.
He first got on my radar when I saw him on 28 Days Later.
That was the first one.
That's the first time I started noticing. I'm like, who's this guy? Okay, and then from there, it's like, okay, seen him. He's been in a lot of stuff.
I enjoyed him in that movie, and that was the first movie that I saw with him in it. But he didn't really, he didn't really shine for me until the movie Sunshine. Have you ever seen that one?
I haven't seen Sunshine.
You should definitely check that one out. It came out in like 2007. It came out in like 2007, and they're on a ship going from Earth to the sun because the sun is dying.
Okay.
And they have like this bomb that's gonna reset the sun because like the sun
that sounds
is like
familiar.
it's like crumpling or whatever. But there was also like a previous ship that goes out, and they're also there like hashtag rescue mission, also like restart the sun type thing. But his acting in that was phenomenal. It also had oh my god, it has some familiar faces. I can't remember everybody in it, but that was like the first movie that he really started to like pop out for like a really good actor for me. And then of course, Scarecrow and Batman. And then now Peaky Blinders for me. And
he
I'm
was
not
in
sure what
a
else he's doing.
movie called Red Eye, which it takes place on a plane, and he's kind of like he's like the crazy guy in there. I was like, oh, okay. Yes, he's in a wide array.
Yeah, so he's pretty good. So I've been watching a little bit of that. When Alice is around, we're watching a little bit of Jersey Shore Family Vacation. That's our little pet. Was it
Guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure. Yeah, I love that shit. All that drama, bro.
Fucking Jay Wow.
Love it. Jay Wow.
That's my girl right there. I got it tattooed across my belly.
Across the belly?
Jay Wow.
Okay. Don't tell your wife that's in the other room.
I got it tattooed on across my neck. I actually want. I told Mikkel, like, I want to get a tattoo of you, but like in the Danny Trejo. So it's a bit of Mikkel
with the
sombrero with the two
pistols,
with her chichis hanging out. Yeah, that's what I want to get a picture of her like that.
Fucking Danny Trejo, bro.
I can't wait. Gotta find an artist though.
So we saw a little bit of that, and I can't really recall everything. Captain America: Winter Soldier, but we got to watch the newest episode tomorrow, and then I got to watch For All Mankind tomorrow as well.
Nice.
So nothing too crazy, man. It's like I said, overall chill week. A lot of gaming, a lot of chilling out.
What time do you wake up usually?
This one wakes me up at 7:30 every morning.
Go use the restroom. Go get fed.
Even if I let her out at 3:00 in the morning, on my way to bed, I'm up 7:00. Boom, like clockwork, bro. Like
so you stayed up 7. Did you go back to bed, or you actually stayed up?
No, I don't take naps. Naps are fuck pussies. No, I've never been the one like to take naps.
He's so hardcore, guys.
Like whenever I wake up, then there's daylight outside. It's over. I gotta stay up. So that's about it, man. Good. That's my entire week in a nutshell. Nothing crazy. How about you, man? How was your week?
My week was pretty good. I had several doctor's appointments. It started off with that's Saturday. So after I got home, I woke up Sunday. My head was just.
You're 50.
Fuck! I was like, I drank way too much, but it's fine though. I had fun. I had a good time. Because I think it was like we're all done by the time like Alice was showing up. Like Alice shows up, she's like, "Hey, what's up, guys? All right, party's over. We're going home now. See ya."
It was like midnight.
we're all pissed face.
We're all fucking drunk.
Fuck. I was
like, I think I broke out champagne at some point.
Champagne, did? Oh, he did.
I brought out some cigars at some point.
Yeah, it was Honduran cigar. I think so.
Yeah, it was Cuban, bro. Cuban.
Sure.
From Cuba, because my mom went to Cuba.
It's from Cuba, but it's like Honduran.
It's Cuban.
It's Honduran. Sure.
Cuban.
But so that Sunday, I went to my mom's house. She made platos for all of us. It was good for my birthday. So we were hanging out, the family, having a good time. I was like,
Easter as well.
Yeah, it was mostly just for my birthday. But
no, it was Easter. For Easter.
Yeah, Resurrection. Ricksurrection.
Ricksurrection.
Sounds like an episode of Rick and Morty. But I told Ada, was like, I asked Dave on my niece, like, Ava, your birthday's coming up. What do you want? She's like, I want to Switch. I look at Adrian like, he's like,
he does a little nod, like shakes his head.
And I was like, "Is it safe for a little girl?" Like, yeah. I mean, Nintendo's really, they're really good with parental controls about how to you can stop messaging or make sure there's no connection, like so there's no creepers or weirdos that could get to.
There's
her.
messages
Like,
on that thing.
Exactly. That's what he was asking questions like that. I was like, no. Like you can't even message with anybody. Like you can see like if you have your friends list, you can see who came online and stuff like that. Because my other niece. Annie, she has one too, so I was like, if she goes online, she could see what she's playing and stuff like that. She's like, well, we'll see. So, okay. And then Monday, the rest of the week was doctor's appointments, stuff around the house, stuff like that. So I went to my physician on Monday. Like, how's everything? I'm like, I'm fine, good. He's like, any reason to show? Like, nah, just every year check up, see how things going. Like, how are you feeling? Good. Okay, just keep what you're doing. He's like, we're gonna do a urine test and a blood test just to see how everything is, and we'll take it from there. Cool. So draw blood and take my urine, and the next day, or not maybe not today, but the day after, like I get the email with my results and everything. Like, hey, Mikhail, come look at what you got it. She's like, is everything in the green? I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, you're fine. Yeah, sure enough, everything was in the green. All the levels and balances, good. So far so good. On that end, healthy.
Good.
Yeah. So which I'm happy about because I'm relieved because I started taking care of myself kind of late. So now I've kind of make sure, and I was talking to my physician about that.
Never too late, bro.
Exactly. So my physician's like, don't think about that. Just think about it, what you're doing now, and just making yourself better. That you took the step and did it. Like that's true. So, so that was that. Tuesday was my birthday. Our birthday. My birthday. So went to the park, hung out with Mikhail, relaxed, chill, and of course throughout the whole week when we had time off, we just went to like Home Depot, got some stuff, some compost, and no, not compost, mulch. Got some mulch for the yard, cut some bricks, planted some trees. I mean, just did a lot of yard work, stay active and stay busy. Wednesday, more of that. Thursday, went to the chiropractor. He's like, "This is your first time getting adjusted?" I'm like, yeah. Like, okay, don't freak out. Am I gonna freak out? He's like, you're not gonna freak out. Okay, you might freak out, but don't freak out. Okay. Okay. Now the other side. Okay. Turn up, gets behind me, turns my neck, and just like, shit. He's like, how's that feel? Like it weirdly feels good. He's like, okay, good, yeah. Then he's like, all right, now I'm gonna cross your body up, and then puts up just to relieve some the pressure and tension and everything, just to get adjusted, especially with our jobs, we were being very physically demanding and stuff. But it was funny though, like he was looking at the list, he's like, I say you take all these supplements, you're serious about your health? I'm like, yeah, I try, because I put the list like, I take turmeric, potassium, vitamin D, B, and all that stuff. He's like, serious about your health? I'm like, yeah, I try a little bit. I try. He's like, well, everything looks good. No tingling, no sensation, no back pain. Like, nah, I'm fine. It's just just want to come in here and get an adjustment. I hear that's might as well. I got insurance, and then today I went to go get my choppers checked. Everything looks fine. Well, not fine. She's like, you got some cavities. We'll do some. We'll set an appointment to get some fillings, and then doing a good job on your flossing and brushing. Everything looks fine. Just, keep it 6 months. So this vacation was a lot of just going to the doctor and just making sure I get, up to date. Everything's checking out. So, and it is. So
heard that.
Yeah. And then as for gaming, I actually went a little retro. I was able to, since I've been playing Mikhail's Xbox Series S. I was able to go and check out my Xbox Go Live account from when I got Symphony of the Night back when it came out during the 360 days. So it's like, hey, you want to play your games? Sure. So I started playing that. I was like, okay.
Ran flawlessly.
It ran flawlessly. I'm enjoying it. So I've been playing that. Of course, some Hades runs with Mikhail every once in a while, and actually got back into playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. But this time, so I did the first chapter, because after you beat the game, you could go back and you could pick whatever chapter you want. You want to get any achievements you missed or items you missed. You could pick the chapter you want to play. So I just went to chapter 1. Go. I'm going to replay this whole game from the beginning, and just so I could have like a retrospect that now that it's been a year that I separated myself from the game, like. When I first played this game, was it because of the hype? Was it because of rose-colored glasses? Let me go back and just play it again and try to give it a shot, So I'm doing the first stage. I'm just like killing everything, kill, because your progress that you made from the previous game carries over. So I'm still level 35 with my material maxed out, with my weapon skill. It's like, you know what? this ain't a challenge. Just put on hard. Okay, still killing everything easy. Then you get to the boss. I'm like, damn, all right, this boss ain't fucking around. You die, because you can't use items, right? So it's like, okay.
Oh, you can't use items.
You can't use items. You can't use items like
hard mode at all.
At all during hard fight. Yeah.
Dope.
So I was like, okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, let me go to a bench and let me see if I could get my mana back up. Like, there's no benches on first chapter. No, there's not.
Oh.
Okay.
Oops.
Well, let me. Okay.
Ooh,
oh, so my mana that I've been burning is really low. Like, oh shit. Oh, great. So I was like, well, I either restart the chapter and be conservative with my mana. I was like, wait. Let me look at my materia. I have some materia that said MP up, HP up, and everything like that. I was like, let me equip all that shit.
Yeah.
So I can make Cloud its fucking tank, and like it took me several tries to beat that Scorpion boss from that first stage. I'm like,
that's one thing I need to do is go back and play that game.
And the thing is, like it when you play that game, it feels like an action RPG because you can hit buttons and dodge and move and strike, but you still have to have that mindset and remember that this is still a JRPG. You still have to like wait. My Barrett has a bit ATB ready. Let me use Cure. Let me use
right.
Use you gotta use strategy. Let me put the boss next to Stagger. Let me use my Thunder spells to push him. I still gotta dodge and move around at the same time.
Right.
So it's like you can't just go in there just smash. You kind of have to like remember like this is still a turn-based RPG. So and I have to respect the game, respect the boss because if you go in there just like no, the motherfucker will just start wiping you with the fucking tail and knock you off. So I was able to finally get around that and I enjoyed it. And I'm playing on the PS5 and it just when I was setting it up because I had trouble getting my my save file from my PS4 to PS5. I was like, I just go to my cloud save, upload it, transfer it over. It doesn't work that way. Like, let me Google it. How do you transfer? Oh, okay. You just gotta like go to an option on the PS5, transfer data. Turn on both consoles, and through your Wi-Fi network, they'll just transfer the information, all your saves and everything carries over. So I did that. So I was like, okay. But before I did that, I was actually playing the Final Fantasy on the PS4, and you could really hear the PS4 just.
Well, yeah, you got the original PS4.
Yeah, there's a base PS4. So playing on the PS5 is a lot more. Quiet and chill. So the load screens, the only time they're bad is like if I know the boss run is like the boss fight is going really bad, I just hit pause, restart from last battle, and that's when the load times are kind of like okay, you know that they haven't gave that update that they're going to give it. It's still not loading up as fast, but the game still looks good. And I'm just looking at the game, like,
except for that fucking door.
And that door was still there. I just kept eyeballing that damn door. I was like, that fucking door.
That door's terrible.
You talk to the team from Resident Evil. I mean, they know how to do doors. But yeah, I kept eyeballing that door. But beyond that, I mean, looking at like Cloud's face, you can see the each and every eyelash and stuff like that, and the pores on the skin.
Yeah, they did really good character
sure. Yeah, they did a really good job with that. So I mean, just going back to the game, like I thoroughly am enjoying it, and I'm excited. I just want to play it again. I mean, like not like it's not 100% completion, but at least go in there in hard mode,
right?
Because it really is a challenge. Right. I'm enjoying it because you have to play smart, you have to be conservative, which I really appreciate because, like I said about the material system, that you just can't go in there with your previous material setup and think you're gonna go in there and just beat the shit out of everything. No. You actually have to have strats and plans and like you better use your weakness and exploit it.
Right. I'm definitely gonna wait for the 2 months, the 2 month from now update because like I said, I just finished Immortals and that one came out in what, November, December?
I think so.
Somewhere around there.
Late October, I think.
But I mean I got like 40 some plus hours out of it. But I mean there's so much exploring to do and so many things to do. And there was a lot of stuff that I did miss and did not get, but they like for whatever reason in that game they don't have like you go back to open world exploring, like it tells you right before you get to the boss, like it does in Spider-Man. It's like, oh, before you do this, just so you know, you're not gonna be able to come back, whatever. And then like once you complete the game, is like, do you want to do the not the battle pass, but season pass stuff, or do you want to do a new game plus, or do you want to do whatever,
continue exploring or something like that?
Do you want to go back to that save that you made right before you jumped into this thing and then do that? I was like, why didn't they just Why didn't they just leave it like, oh, you pop back up and then boom?
Kind of like Breath of the Wild.
Right.
Yeah, because
like,
Breath of the Wild, even kill the bosses, but it's not really. Yeah, there's no new game plus on Breath of the Wild.
No, you just got to start a new game.
Just start a new game.
But yeah, so like I don't know like if I want to play through all of that again as a new game plus, like, and still not have to pick up all the things, but like just to start a new game plus and then like with all the DLC and stuff. But I haven't really decided. But I think after this one, I'm moving back to Assassin's Creed a
Valhalla.
little bit here and there.
You haven't finished that one, huh?
No, I'm like 100 hours into that one.
Really?
But yeah, I remember I had to restart at like 60.
I remember you talked about there was a bug, and then you never came back or something.
But they fixed that bug, so I kind of want to go into my old save and like see where everything's at. Anyway,
yeah,
that's beside the point. But yeah, so you're playing.
Yeah, so I'm playing Final Fantasy and I'm enjoying it. And I'm still playing Symphony of the Night, and Symphony of the Night, like, oh my god, like just the music, the style, the art, the way it's done, like it's one of my favorite classic games. I'm glad that I'm able to play it again, you know, just easy, just like that. So I plan on streaming that game also. But yeah, I had one of my I had some downtime, of course, during the week, and I went online and I saw one of my Twitch buddies on there. He's like, hey, I haven't been streaming this week. Everything all right? Like, yeah, I'm just on vacation. He's like, you gonna come back with Demon Souls? I'm like, oh shit, you're right. I totally forgot. I still got Demon Souls to play too. So I was like, yeah. Maybe I'll come back with Demon Souls and then bounce back and do some final. Like I don't know. I got all these big games but I'm enjoying it. You know, it doesn't feel like a chore. Like I enjoy Demon Souls.
Yeah.
I enjoy Final Fantasy VII Remake. You know, so I mean, right now when it comes to gaming, what I have now feels really good. I'm enjoying it. I did get that $50 gift card from Miles. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I got the same one.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with it.
So, well, the thing is, there's a couple games that came out. So, I think the one that came out on Epic, which is now on Steam, is called Foregone. It looks similar to like Dead Cells. It's that side-scrolling pixelated art.
Right.
And Time Loop. Loop Hero.
Loop Hero.
Loop Hero. I want to try that one out also.
Yeah.
So
I kind of want to pay my own money for that one.
Yeah, but on those, I'm gonna wait till they go on sale because, like I said, I already have games to play.
Right.
And I want to hang on to that. You know, I want to make sure that the gift card goes. Yeah. I get the most bang out of my buck. So when those games go on sale, then I'll pick them up.
Yeah, like all this week. Well, my mom had given me she'd given me that gift card for my birthday.
That's right. The Best Buy one.
And I was thinking about getting a Quest. And like doing all that stuff, but I can't pull the trigger on it. Like I can't justify it yet. Like I saw the games list and I like the games list that's up there on Steam, and like I would probably use that gift card to like buy games for like a VR, but I was like, I can't justify this yet. Like even though I have a nice big open space right here, like I can get some VR in, I'm too scared I'm gonna hit that fucking TV or anything like that. You know, so like I haven't been able to pull the trigger on it yet. So yeah, like I'm undecided on what to do with that thing. So I'm just kind of like, I was sitting there, that thing's sitting there. I still have a freaking gift card that Miles gave me like 3 years ago for a gun range that's like across town that I never have been to. Gun range
voucher, yeah.
And I'm just like, it's like $100 and I just never use it. It's just still sitting in my wallet. Like I don't know what to do with it. Like I should have probably used it this week, but like ammo is so scarce.
It is.
You know, like trying to find ammo to go like to the range and put a couple hundred rounds down. It's like it's gonna cost you like more than $100.
Yeah.
You know, like I just gift cards sitting around the house. It's weird. But yeah, man, it was a nice chill week leading up to our 100th episode. Man, I'm so glad that we're here. No, you're fine. I'm so glad that we're here and we're doing this for the 100th time. You for 99 times.
No, 90. I think I missed 2 episodes.
You missed 2?
Yeah, whatever.
COVID. It's still 100. We're all in the same banner. Still there. We're the same name. And I'm just glad we're here still doing this shit, man.
Me too.
Thank you very much. Thank you for making like my last 2 years fucking dope. Something to look forward to every week.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah.
50, almost 2 years next month.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you got this week, brother? I'm sorry. Did you finish your week?
No, I still got shit ton.
Oh shit!
I was on vacation because I had a lot of time.
My bad.
I want to talk about. I have Mikhail told me about this show on Amazon called Invincible.
Oh, the animated one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, I was like, who makes this? Robert Kirkman, The Walking Dead. Okay, yeah, I could see it. It's very gruesome and violent. Like, okay, so imagine animated The Boys.
But like that. More bloody.
Yeah, imagine way that. More bloody. So yeah, it's as bloody and gore as what you get from like The Walking Dead, with like the superhero backdrop of The Boys.
Right.
So yeah, I watched a couple episodes and like, not too bad. I'm gonna continue watching that. So yeah, and watched a couple of animes too along the way. I watched some episodes of Doctor Stone. It's okay.
Dr. Stone?
Doctor Stone. Yeah, it's okay. Not too bad.
What's that one about?
Basically something happened. In modern day world. Some sort of weapon or explosion went off and turned everything to stone. Then like 3,000 years later, a few of the Japanese high school students break out, and they have to adapt in this new primitive world and the challenges they come across.
Okay.
It has all anime tropes in there, dude.
I hear you.
Like, and we see it. It's like I said, it's not awful, but it's like it's okay. It's just something you like. We're cooking dinner, we just put it on.
Speaking of, Japanese high school students, I did download and start Persona 5.
Persona! That's a great one, dude. You're gonna love that one.
I kind of started. I got through the casino, and I
the very intro.
Yeah, the whole intro. I was like, okay, there's no way I can get into whatever the fuck just happened. Like, I'm gonna finish my other games. I have it downloaded. I have the intro started, ready to go. But it's on the PS5, ready to start.
Persona is one of those games where I highly suggest that once you get into it, you stay on it, because it has a lot of systems and mechanics that it's easy to be like, if you play it and then step away for 6 months and try to come back, you'd be like,
yeah.
Wait, what's one more?
It's like
what's
3 houses.
Pass?
Like 3 houses and all that.
Yeah,
bullshit.
there's a lot of systems and mechanics in there where you want to stick with it. And I think once you get into the game and you let the hook sink into you, you're gonna really enjoy it. I mean, it's honestly one of my favorite games. So yeah, I think once you get the chance to sit, but the thing is, it is a very long game and a lot of mechanics.
Yep.
But it's nothing that's like super hard. It's just have fun with it.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. We'll get there. What else did you do this week?
Let me see. Besides that, my kettlebells came in. I got 2 from On It website this time. I told you about it. I got
special ones.
The 25. No, they were just regular kettlebells.
Oh, okay, they didn't have like a monkey face or Captain America.
No.
I remember you telling me that you ordered them. I just didn't remember that.
Yeah, because I remember how you shared me the website so we could check out the workouts and stuff. So I was like, use Ruben's membership and you get some points to buy whatever on it. I don't know. I was thinking. I was talking about Homeboy Cervantes at work. He says he uses weighted jump ropes.
Mm-hmm. Those are nice.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting some.
They're expensive.
Yeah.
I would suggest that you start off with a regular jump rope first, because you don't really jump rope, and then work your way into the weighted. Because I started that, I think I did it like 5 or 6 years ago, back when I was living at my mom's house, and I bought a weighted one, and it was
5-pounder.
Yeah, it was a little 5-pounder, but it was a terrible decision because I did not know how to jump rope.
It's like going to dip. It's like jumping in the deep end.
Yeah, that you start off with no weight, just like a regular $10 Nike jump rope. And then move into the 5-pounder.
Yeah.
Because the weighted jump rope is really, really nice, but like if you don't have that jump coordination, or
whack yourself.
You're gonna whack yourself, and then
whack your surroundings.
You're gonna get frustrated, and then you're gonna be like, "Fuck this! Why did I spend money on this?" You're gonna hate yourself. So start off with something easy, and then work your way up to
progress up. Yeah. So those kettlebells came in. One came in yesterday. One came in today, which is they're great.
Nice.
I'm enjoying it. So we have like 6 kettlebells, 7 kettlebells. It's nice. We literally have our kettlebell collection is complete. Awesome. From ranging from 5 up to 40.
Nice.
Great. From different brands, but there.
It doesn't matter.
And then Mikhail's like, hey, I got I have some workout equipment. The one it's like a step. It's like just like 2 blocks and a step. It's literally just a step, and we're like started playing with that, and Mikhail was just doing step up, step down, working some cardio hops up and down, and then I was like, you know what, I could just get on there and like on my toes and just dip down with my not dip down, but just sink
calf raises.
Calf raises, and just like I started just holding a 15-pounder. I was like, the 15-pounder was super light, but just I could try it out. But I was like, if I increase the weight, I could just start building more strength of holding the weight and balancing and doing a calf.
You can do the same thing seated onto the calf raise itself. So on that little platform or whatever it is that you're talking about, if you do a chair right in front of it, like an actual sturdy chair, and then you put the weight on your knees, and then you just let that, like, it'll just do like your entire calf. So like if you just rest it like this, and then you're on the step, that way you can go down and you put the weight on your knees, or have somebody sit on your knees, and then you can do the press.
The press up as well. Yeah.
So,
push the weight up. Yeah,
that'll help.
Yeah. So yeah,
the calf raises are nice.
The thing is, like, because this whole week we didn't exercise at all.
Me either.
So, and I feel guilty. And then like today we exercise. You know, we woke up. I thought I was gonna exercise, and
Now you
like
made me feel bad.
it felt good. Like okay, this is what it feels like. Of course, you know, I was on vacation. It was 1 week, so it's like yeah, I got away from some good habits, but you know, it's going back into it. And like I said, we worked out today, and it felt good.
It's a good reset for you.
Yeah, we're gonna work out tomorrow, and we're enjoying it. Like I said, it's me and Mikhail. We hang out. We put some music on. You know, all right, we're doing next. All right, we're doing rows. Okay, now we're doing kettlebell swings. Now we're doing a core workout of your choice, leg workout of your choice. Okay, reset. You know, so like yeah, overall, I mean, it was a good vacation. It's my first vacation of 2021. The last one was in August. My next vacation is gonna be in June. So, I mean, overall, it was good. I enjoyed it, and the weather was gorgeous outside. I mean,
Oh, man, it was
we
great.
did we did gardening stuff outside.
I think it rained like Saturday.
It rained. Yeah, a little bit. We were setting up for the party.
That's it.
And then I think it rained over in Baytown like Wednesday night, but just a light shower. You know, so when we woke up Thursday, it was fine.
Gorgeous.
Excuse me. So yeah, so overall, just a great week, and I enjoyed it. I mean, it's good, and work didn't bother me. You know.
Oh, I didn't get any calls.
No.
They know better than that.
No.
It's like, nah, I'm
No.
good.
Yeah. So yeah, overall, I had a good week.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
And what do you got for this week in news, Bubba?
So I did a lot of my research today when I had some downtime. Well, I mean, of course, I had downtime during vacation, but like actually set aside for the and I did a lot of hard-nosed journalism, boys.
Okay.
Don't fool me. Don't mistake me for a journalist. I'm not. I just get what I see and bring it to you guys.
All right.
So first of all, I saw that rumors, according to Jason Schreier at Bloomberg.com, Last of Us being remastered for the PS5.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Why? They're also like moving people around, from what I understand,
From some studios? Okay.
studios to studios and doing that kind of thing. But why? Like, you're not gonna give Days Gone a sequel, but you're gonna remaster
a PS3 game,
which already got
PS4
remastered into a PS4 game, and now they're remaking it, right?
remake of a remaster.
So they remastered it already. Now they want to remake it. Why?
So it's a remake. I thought it was a remaster just for
No, it's a remake.
PlayStation 5.
It's a remake, an entire remake. So they want it to look as good as The Last of Us Part 2.
You know, when I first saw that, the thumbnail, and then before I read the article, you know, reading the Jason Schreier's tweet, I just looked at the thumbnail. I was like, oh, Last of Us 2. Okay, no, I read it. Last of Us. Like, wait, I kind of suspected if they did port over something from that franchise, it would be Last of Us 2 for the PS5.
Right.
You know,
they did that already. They updated it to
Did they?
4K 60.
Okay,
Yeah, they already did that.
Okay, I thought they were gonna do it like, you know, here's, you know, pay us $60 and you know, get that. I guess they just did the free game delivery upgrade stuff.
Yeah,
like that,
so
like Xbox did.
all the Sony ones like God of War, Days Gone, Ghost of Tsushima,
So everything in house.
except for Horizon. Horizon didn't get a 60 FPS patch for whatever reason. I'm not
That's
sure
odd.
why. That would make sense. It's already out on PC. It seems like an easy upgrade to do.
Yeah. Especially with the Forbidden Coast literally around the corner.
Yeah. So
it'll be out in what, December?
I don't know why they're
Winter?
doing. I don't know why they're doing a remake of this game. It makes zero sense. The original game is perfect for, like, to me and like all the people that have played it. So why? I saw that earlier today. I don't understand. Like, that makes zero sense to me at all. Like, there's so many other things that you could be doing.
I think of the little puppet meme where it just shows like the little puppet looking straight and then looking to the side, and like it's just Grand Theft Auto, like Rockstar, like, oh, you guys are porting over another game. You guys are porting over the same game again. like Grand Theft Auto, you know.
I mean, it's not like they can't do The Last of Us Part 3. It's not like they can't do Days Gone 2. It's not like they aren't. Phoebe, what are you doing? It's not like they can't do God of War Ragnarok that they need people working on and all that stuff. It's like, it's not like Forbidden West needs to be worked on. It's not like there's not all these
enough
projects
games
that they have
that are lined up that
they want to remake an old game.
You could allocate all your resources to that instead of that.
What are they turning it into EA now? Is that what we're doing?
Microtransactions. You get to decide what firearm Ellie wears or what shirt.
Dude, that's stupid. I don't get it. I don't understand. And
like, yeah, I can't like, I'm okay, cool, you guys are remastering a game, They got remastered already. Okay.
Now they're remaking
Or remaking whatever
a game that got remastered.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are remaking remastered.
And
whatever.
it wasn't a fucking remaster to begin with.
And
It was just them putting it on a fucking next gen console. And they called it a fucking remaster.
Yeah, so it's like, don't you guys got like other stuff going on or something?
You ran out of ideas?
Yeah. I'll just be like, hey, I mean, there has to be something that the execs are seeing that we're not, or maybe they're just out of touch. That they're like, yeah, might as well. It made good numbers for us the first time. Let's do it again.
Right.
You know?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, once I see something from it, maybe I'll change my mind. But as of right now, I'm just kind of like, why? I don't understand.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, okay, cool. I mean, me personally, I'm lukewarm to the franchise. So like, I have like, okay, yeah, it's coming out. But again, at the same time, it's like, wait, what about these other games?
I love the franchise. But I love that franchise. And if this was like 30 years down the line and then you brought that up, then yeah, I would have like some kind of like, would be 64. And I'd be like, oh, I'm remaking Last of Us Part 1, huh? But like, literally not even 10 years later. So what?
Yeah.
There's so many things they could be doing. So many other things to allocate resources to and money to other than that. Because it's too fresh in people's minds. Like,
especially with part 2 just coming out in the summer.
The newest one came out after Mass Effect 3 did. Or not, I'm sorry. Last of Us Part 1 came out right like somewhere around the time Mass Effect 3 did, and we're just kind of like, ooh. Mass Effect 3 1 and 2 are all getting a remaster, not an entire remake. But these motherfuckers are like, we're gonna do a remake of that game. Like, why? Like, they're just
what can you remake though? Are they not clickers anymore? Are they not?
It's just the same shit going.
Did she not meet Joel?
The game was amazing, dude. It was an amazing game back then. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what she's up to, man.
She just got canceled.
I didn't throw her over my head, dude.
Or smack her across the face.
I'm not Kelly. I'm not fucking tossing my dog.
Never been since. Same since.
But yeah, so like I don't understand it. It makes zero sense to me, and I think that's a poor decision on Sony's part. And granted, I usually love everything that they do, and I'm not happy about that one. It's like,
yeah, just reading some of a Schreier's article, you know, kind of skimming through it. Like, it feels like there's like some like bad blood with some of the teams that some of the teams that they had in studios that they have on there. They kind of like moved them and didn't give them like proper, you know, acknowledgments for what they did and stuff like that. So I think it's kind of maybe some turmoil or something like that. But like I said, I mean, you guys go read the article and stuff. But it was interesting. I saw that. I was like, huh? Okay. Well, who wants it? And that's also the thing. Who wants it though? Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm a lukewarm fan, and I don't give a shit. You love the franchise, and you're like, okay.
I just replayed it last year to get ready for part 2.
That's right.
And like, I don't think it needed a fucking
you gonna pay $70
remake. Definitely not. Could you go over there?
She's making you nervous,
dude. She's like eating herself,
sniffing stuff. Don't judge me, she says.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just kind of like, I don't know, man. I don't need to see that, but. Yeah. I mean, they're gonna do it. Someone wants it.
They're gonna do it.
They're gonna do it either way.
Someone's gonna pay $70.
We'll figure it out, I guess.
Yeah.
What do you got? Oh, what do I got?
Yeah, I had one. Now you get one.
Oh, now we're doing that.
Might as well.
Oh, speaking of remasters, there's a rumor going around that MGS entire series is gonna get remastered.
Get the fuck out.
PS5. Yeah.
Who said that?
There's a couple sources that are putting that out there. That they're talking about MGS Sons of Liberty.
That's the no wait.
No, I'm sorry.
Sons of Liberty is the second one.
Twin Snakes.
That's the GameCube one.
Sons of Liberty. Snake Eater, and then those are gonna come out on like one
bundle,
one thing, and then MGS4 will get released at some point later, but you can like add it on to that pack, is what they were saying.
Interesting.
And I don't know. It is rumored. And I would love to see it because like I was like this close to buying it on my Xbox, like to have on the store or whatever, like because I kind of want to replay those games. But the one that is missing is Twin Snakes.
That's a GameCube
Metal
version.
Gear Solid. Yeah. Metal Gear Solid 1.
Yeah, that was the one. That was. I thought that was the one with the when you play as Raiden and Metal Gear Solid 2. That's Sons of the Patriots, right?
That's
No, Sons of the Patriots is part 4. I forget, dude.
Sons of Patriots is part 4.
Yeah. Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty is part 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so wasn't part 2 the remake that they've added to GameCube, Twin Snakes?
No, Twin Snakes was the original MGS1 that just got redone for GameCube. Whenever that,
the one that takes place on Shadow Moses Island.
Correct.
Okay. I would like to see that one completely updated from the PS1 like that. If they could like completely remaster, and I'm not talking about like
polygons.
And all I'm not talking about like like the just HD and format it for modern screens. Like no, like if they could like make that with like the Fox engine.
Oh,
like they did with Phantom Pain. Like if they could make it like that.
Now we're talking.
Whoa, I think that would be legit. And the thing is, if these rumors are true, that means Konami is like letting their IPs out so people can actually play them again, which is good because I would like to see maybe some Castlevania on there also.
That'd be nice.
So I mean, because I know last thing I heard is like Konami's making pachinko machines with Metal Gear,
pretty much,
and stuff like that. And I think the last Metal Gear game they made was like Metal Gear Survive or something like that, which was just a survival game.
It was terrible.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of survival, and I never played the game. But yeah, it's just like if these rumors are true, and if they do make these bundles, I think that's a good step for Konami to let other people experience the games. Because honestly, like if you look back at like Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, which is one of my favorites, and the first one, I mean 1, 2, and 3, 4 is probably like the weakest one in my opinion.
I only played through it once, and like I said, I told you before.
Yeah, you fell asleep.
I fell asleep during the ending and never went back to it ever again.
Yeah. So I mean, if you could see in those first 3 games like come back, I think they're so far removed that I think it merits them to come back. Yeah. So I would enjoy it.
That I agree with.
Yeah, but I don't know. We'll see how that shapes out to be.
I hope it comes true.
Yeah,
because that would be huge. That would be huge for me because I'm a big fan of the series.
I would like it. I would like to see that.
And there's also talks that Xbox is taking over or like trying to get the next Kojima game. Like they're trying to get the exclusivity for
really with Kojima Studios.
Yeah, with Kojima Productions.
Kojima Productions.
Yeah, man. So
I wonder if it would be that PT game that he was working on.
Wasn't that a Silent Hill game?
There was like a Silent Hill kinda, but I think that's when him and Konami had a bad falling out, and they just like said, "Nah, you can't do that anymore," and they got rid of him. And since that was like Konami's property, couldn't take it with them.
Yeah.
At least I think from what I recall of the But yeah,
you can't play it on your PlayStation 5 anymore. So if you have a PlayStation 4 with PT
and that's one of those things too. Like if you had one of those PS4s when you were able to download it at that time, that's when you could play it. Now I forget about it now. Yeah,
not no more.
Yeah,
once your PS4 dies, it's over.
You never play that game ever again.
What do you got, Bubba?
So I saw online. I think it was Reddit, and it was I think it was IGN that had the article. It was IGN. No, actually, I read from Game Informer. But it was they're talking about how EA is working on adaptive difficulty. They filed a patent back in October 2020, but they've been attempting it since 2016.
Adaptive difficulty?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So the game knows that it needs to get more difficult when you're playing it. It gives you more of a challenge. But they said that they wouldn't do it with sports games, which makes sense because I guess if you put it with sports games, then you make it too difficult and you're just constantly losing. Like, okay, I guess that's not fun. And I think that they want to make it where like the game is constantly gives you a challenge, So I don't think that's the big issue. The big issue is that the fact that they are patenting this kind of technology for video games, because it was early February, that's when WB Interactive, they patented their the Nemesis system from their the Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor games.
Right.
So that got patented. So now they're like, now that this is going on, and they've been accepting this for a while now. I think I saw that at the W Game ones, the Nemesis system. They've been trying that since 2015. It was finally approved. So now that they're able to get these patents on these I don't even say games or software, but the systems, the way these games are played. I find that interesting because, like, how far does it go down the road before it says, "Oh, we're making this kind of looter shooter patent. No one else can make it now." Like, I wonder if that will be the next step. Like, how does it go beyond that? You know, like, oh, you're incorporating. I'm just saying, you're incorporating. I don't know. Let's say like a special kind of loot box. You know, this is only something we could do.
Right.
You know, like, how does that work out?
I don't understand how they're like. I mean, I get what they're doing, like with the patents, like trying to protect their intellectual property or whatever. But like, it stops people from doing other things in their games. Like, let's be real, they're not doing anything with that Shadow of Mordor series anymore. You know, like, why couldn't somebody do the Nemesis system in some other type of video game? And you know,
No, I agree. I agree with you there because I think if some other developer says, "Oh, they make a system that's kind of," I won't say like verbatim the Nemesis system, but something that's kind of similar to it.
right?
Like, how would it be for a big company, WB, to be like, "Oh, it looks a lot like ours. We're gonna take you to court,"
Right.
and just tie up that small developer in, you know, in court fees and stuff like that. We're like, "Oh, well, we can't afford to take this on, so we're just not gonna do it." You know what I'm talking about? Like, it kind of like shuts down the little guys from even just something that looks remotely like what they have.
Yeah.
That just be able to shutting down things like that could be very detrimental for the small guys, you know.
Very much so.
Yeah.
That's what my issue is with, like, why are they picking and choosing what parts of the game that they want to patent or copyright or whatever it is. Like, why I get like the names and stuff, and like it happened to Immortals Phoenix Rising when it was Gods and Monsters. They got tagged for like, you can't even put monster.
Well, I can see the monster part. Like, I can understand see like infringement on titles itself. Okay, this name is taken. Now I gotta be more clever and think of a different name. Okay, fine, names. You know, some things are patent. I get it. But when it comes to like actual systems and mechanics,
Yeah,
I think that's more scary.
But that's what I was getting into. Is like, it doesn't make sense. Like, how you can't copyright monster when it has nothing to do with your, like, you can't copyright, like, tag them for making that game. I don't think so. Granted, it's still a terrible name. So is Immortals Phoenix Rising. They're both terrible names.
Well, the way they spelled Phoenix,
I'm
like,
not.
come on, bro.
I'm not mad at that. Well, I kind of am mad at the names. But what I'm saying is, like, Gods and Monsters wasn't even like that big of a fucking, like, it's not Monster Energy the game.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's not Monster Energy TMC fucking whatever the game
with the monster font
it
or
was
whatever.
Gods and it's like Gods and Monsters, its own fucking thing, its own other separate thing. But like, we can't have you.
Sounds too close.
That. You can't. Nope, none of that. But like, so what's next? Like, somebody has fucking, like, Red Bull's got their thing, and then like all of a sudden,
so if your character has a red hat and a big mustache and has a mushroom in his hand, you better watch out.
It'll be like Bulls on Parades. Like, no, you can't have that game title. Bulls. I mean, we're, you know, whatever. And then Chicago comes in like, nah, you can't have Red Bull because we're the Red Bulls.
Yeah.
And like, it's a fucking slippery slope, I think, with patents and copyrights and things like that. Like, granted, you want to protect intellectual property, but you should be willing to share those things with people who, like, want to build something in honor of the thing that you made.
Yeah.
Not even you're the company, but like the people that actually put their heart and, you know, their passion into this project, which was the Nemesis system, or what is it? I'm sorry, that they're trying to do, like,
for W Interactive was the Nemesis system, and then for EA is the adaptive difficulty. Yeah, but I mean, that even then it's like, how would that work? Okay, like, I wouldn't put it beyond EA. I swear to God, I wouldn't put it beyond them to be like, oh, you guys are playing some, you know, FPS shooter game. Let's increase the difficulty so you could buy some, like, loot boxes,
but I mean,
in-game currency to make it easier. Like, I wouldn't put it past them for to do shit like that.
EA has done that before.
Yeah.
We've talked about it before, where they will
they do the algorithms.
Well, they'll match you up with people who.
Well, the thing is, okay, at that point they were using algorithms just to, like, put you against other people, but this is now like in a PvE side, you know, not the PvP side. Like, the game becomes difficult. So, like, you're not even playing against other people; you're playing the game. And then the challenge increases, and I'll be like, I mean, let's say, I know it's a stretch, but like I said, that's something that I'll be like, Yeah, EA I would have not put it past them just to make
I
the game
wouldn't.
harder for you and be like, oh, maybe you
Well,
should
we
like
got
buy
these-
these. We got these armor
resource
sets.
packs.
Yeah,
We got the
resource
resource
packs.
packs,
Yeah, you know, that help speed you up your level up system.
Yeah.
You know,
Fuck off.
so but yeah, and I just find it like I said, a slippery slope. So once you start getting into these patent systems, you know, and like I said, I think you're right. I think if the small guy, you know, the small developer, the indie developer makes a system that's similar to it, and you know the big guys catch wind of it, oh, okay, we're gonna
shut those guys down.
Okay, cease and desist,
We're gonna need all your information that you were working on,
yeah,
and
cease
then
and
now they got a
desist,
brand new
or
game.
we're gonna take you to court, and good luck trying to pay all those court fees. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know, because WB, that's one of that's a big ass freaking company. You know,
Yes, it is.
they have so many flagship. What should I say? They got revenue, so they could easily tie you up.
Not
Just
from fucking Tom and Jerry.
oh, what's her name? Steffi Mowitz, Hit Girl,
Chloe
Mowitz.
Grace Moretz.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, that movie was terrible.
of course. That's a cash grab.
It was definitely
That's a cash
terrible.
grab. Yeah, you should knew walking into that. Yeah. So I mean, I saw that and I was like, okay, because I remember hearing about some sort of patent system, and sure enough, it was the Nemesis one that came in. It's like, oh, great. You know, it's just, I don't know. It starts getting, you know, we start involving, you know, lawyers and shit like that, and great.
Yeah.
Good job.
I don't make enough money to have to deal with that shit. So.
Yeah.
Luckily.
Like I said, I like the Nemesis system. I think they did great with it, how they used it in Shadow of Mordor, and I think that will work well if they make a Batman game, or you know, anything that you have a lot of unique villains. You know, 'cause that would perfect.
Right.
You know, but beyond that, when you start patenting, like, well, okay, well, we'll see how that goes.
I agree with you. I think
Yeah.
it should be used everywhere, but if you can patent fucking certain sections of your game off, then by all means,
but they're gonna do it. Yeah, they're gonna.
by all means,
yeah.
have at it.
Yeah,
Like, I think it would have been dope if like say Yakuza had like a fucking nemesis system for like the gangs or the other Yakuza.
because there's a lot of hope. Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking people that don't even need like.
You fight some lieutenants and gangs, and they'll come back and fight you and shit like that. And
Yeah,
it's a
dude,
power
that'd be
struggle
freaking
for the
dope.
turf and blocks. Yeah,
That'd be dope. Like a gang war type game like that. That'd be
Yeah.
dope. Or like Grand Theft Auto were to do it, but now you can't. You can. I'm pretty sure you just gotta
There's-
pay.
change it or yeah.
just gotta
It's
pay.
So weird. I don't know, man. It's just.
You gotta pay.
It's like, bro,
you
just
gotta
play games, man.
You gotta
just
pay
make
that
games so you can like
monies.
make it for your customers,
You gotta
for
pay
your
that
fan base.
monies.
You gotta pay monies. Yeah, yeah.
We got anything else on that one?
Oh no, those two, no.
Well, E3 is still happening this year. I know we've talked
Really?
about it, and it's gonna be all digital.
Not surprised.
Sony is not taking part, but Xbox,
Nintendo.
Bethesda, of course. Nintendo, I didn't see on the list, but I can double check that for you real quick. But they had a few people on the list that were talking about just doing like this all digital press conference, June 15th and the 16th. If I'm not
It's all for
mistaken.
free, right? You don't have to like have a membership to pay and watch.
Fucking hope so.
I hope they don't do that.
I mean, I hope it's free.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah,
free
yeah.
last year
Did it
or
have
2 years ago. Excuse me.
Yeah. When they had, but that's when they had the whole big con. And the thing is that's when like Sony started saying, yeah, we're done with E3. So like the fact that Sony still isn't there, okay, that does not surprise me at all. At this point, I think Sony says, yeah, we just do our own stuff. We don't care.
So it's gonna take place June 12th through the 15th,
Okay.
and it has commitments from Nintendo,
Awesome.
Xbox, Capcom, Konami,
Nice.
Ubisoft, Take-Two Interactive, Warner Brothers Games, and Koch Media. So
That's the weekend I get out of my second vacation.
yeah. And then Valve rebranded their semi-regular Steam Games Festival to Steam Next, and that one takes place the week after, June 16th to the 22nd,
Really?
or the next day actually.
Yeah.
So Steam's got their thing, and then E3 is still doing their thing, but it's gonna be all digital, all online. The main surprise to me there was fucking Konami. Like that's why it gives me
For the rumors
for MGS remaster.
I remember hearing about watching E3 2019. Konami had a little presence there, but all they had was like, "Hey, this is coming out with like a Konami classic console. Where you just play like old school games." I'm like, "Oh, nobody wanted this." Like, I mean, that's what their presentation was like. Oh, like hopefully they'll have something this year, but
I hope so. I hope that remaster comes up something solid.
just something Metal Gear. But even then, I don't know, man. Cause I know there's some fans, like some rabid fans, like who love Metal Gear and are deeply passionate with Hideo Kojima, and the fact that those two are separated, like they want nothing to do with Metal Gear and the way Konami is handling it. So like I would be interested if when they go to E3 and have their shot and actually present something, if it is Metal Gear, I will be surprised to see how the fan base takes it.
Right.
Yeah. But as for Sony not being there, I'm not surprised. I'm not. Yeah. Everything else seems like it's, you know, they got to find a way to be ready for, you know, what's going on.
I agree, but also, why do we need E3 anymore? We got internet. People can make videos.
They definitely can. But if E3 is putting it all under one umbrella, one window, like where this is a weekend where you know for sure this is where you're gonna get, you know, all the information and releases and titles and what's in development, I think that's a good idea. You know, just that the sense of just, you know, bringing the community together, that everybody loves video games, that everybody could get together that weekend, you know, and discuss and talk about it, you know, because don't get me wrong, I do enjoy it when it's spread out, but sometimes I just feel like, oh, there's an announcement coming out this weekend from so-and-so. Oh, great, I missed it. Wait, that was last week? Like, they start becoming super scattered along the way, right? Just like, fine, I'll catch the next one, you know, but if it's something like very huge, very big, where they could get everything going on at the same weekend, I like it. I enjoy it. I'm excited for it. You know, like I said, even though like E3 isn't like you know, like the best thing to watch at all the time. You go, you know, just go around and just go on the VODs and get your highlights and look at directly what you want to look at and just skip and come back later. So I mean, I'm still glad that they have E3 going on, even if it is an online version. Yeah, I'm fine with it.
I agree. I still want to see E3s, but I wish it would be like more smaller developers, I guess. That's all.
Yeah, I know sometimes they have like they'll have a couple hours where it's like the indie section, and you know, they just get small developers talking about the games that's going on. So and I know PlayStation, they have some parts, and I think also with Xbox, where they just have some, you know, their state of plays, their directs, where they just talk about indies also. So I mean, it is what it is.
What else you got, Bubba?
So I want to talk about the Street Fighter V Spring Update. They started off with, so just looking at how they're handling Street Fighter V, like the production, the way they're fleshing out these characters, like when they were showing how they made, like making Rose and some of Oro, like they're actually using like motion cap to get the captures of the motions in mocap, of course, but they're actually showing you like behind the scenes some footage of how it looks when they do the moves and stuff. So they'll show the guys, you know, holding the model up while they're doing some moves and coming down and capturing everything, like in the 5 previous years that Street Fighter has been out, like you never saw any of that. Right. Like you never saw nothing was going on. And like these characters, when they do something, when you see Dan Hibiki kind of just standing around and do a move and just kind of like roll his shoulder, or like if you try to do all this like unique stuff with these characters, like they actually flesh them out and make them look like people. Not like people, but they actually have character to them. You know, they do these unique things like Oro. When he comes out, he has a pet turtle just that he holds when he's fighting, you know. And some of his moves, he throws it up, punches you, and like he comes down and he catches his turtle and stuff like that. Or he hits you and then he kind of like looks over and like rolls his shoulder or like checks behind him and stuff like that. You know, like these little touches that they add to the characters is so unique to this season, which I really appreciate and like. And it's just sad that it took them this long for them to do something about it. Like, you know, after, you know, since 2016 till now, like this season is like what they should have been. And I know a lot of it, you know, is from Ono getting pushed out because he was the previous, you know, game director of Street Fighter V. So I think Capcom finally said, you know what, we're tired of your stuff. They just pushed him. Well, he retired, you know, but, you know, I think they said that's it, we're done. So now they got young blood in there and they're changing the game. So I see this and I really like what they're doing. But I still just can't, you know, I'm still keeping my, you know, holding my ground, just saying like, nah. That's it. You guys didn't get money.
The season wasn't even supposed to exist, was it?
No. I think it was supposed to be I think they suspected Street Fighter 6 to be announced by now, and you know, then this season would have just been a wrap up. It would have just been continuing until Street Fighter 6 came out. But since they're still developing, still working on it right now, I think they're just gonna give you one more season of Street Fighter 5. But like I said, I just saw the spring update and I just saw it and I was like, man, it just. They showed Rose, they showed Oro, they showed us some of Akira that's coming out, that she's from rival schools. I mean, the young blood that they have there at Capcom working on Street Fighter, they're doing a good job, and I like it. And it just sucks that it just took this long for it to happen.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
So
I mean, 7 years later,
2016 February.
So 5 years later.
Yeah.
Hopefully they get their shit together for the next one.
So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for when Street Fighter 6 does come out. They'll have these guys at the helm and actually, from the get go, have it working out and able to be just better from Street Fighter. Like just has to be better. Yeah, it has to be better.
I agree.
Because Street Fighter 5 was so. I mean, a hardcore fan as I am. Oh my god! Looking back in retrospect, you look at it, it's like, oh my god, it was rough.
It was rocky,
for
sure.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad that they're doing these messages, these segments, these player updates. Just letting you know, hey, this is what we're working on. This is what's going on. Akira's still in development. So I like seeing that. But after still sticking to my guns, Street Fighter 5, I'm still outsies. I still like watching it. I'll go on and on Wednesday night just watch NLBC or something and see what's going on. Or some of my favorite streamers, are Street Fighter 5 players, and I'll still hop in there and still watch it. But as for me playing it, I don't know. It'll be something. It'll be something. I'd really have to change my mind to want to go back and play it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't like the biggest fan of it, to be fair, but I'm glad that they're being more transparent now. I'm glad that they got new blood in the building, and like I said, I just hope they get their shit together for Street Fighter 6. I hope that comes together and they move onward and upwards and not backwards.
Yeah, just learn from it. Honestly, that's what they have to do.
That's it. That's all they need. Okay, so I got a little quick one just for you.
Sure.
You saw that Blasphemous is getting a physical release?
I thought they already had one, like for limited run games.
From Limited Run.
Yeah.
This one's actually like a legitimate physical release, June 29th. You can pre-order it right now. It's got like a collector's edition and all that other bullshit.
But is it for like
Switch, Xbox, PS4?
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I don't know if PC got one or not, to be honest with you. But I know that they did do the 3 for sure, the big 3.
Can you get a physical release on PC? What can you physically get out of it?
You can get all the physical stuff that you would get out of a physical release.
Yeah, I guess you get the art book and soundtrack.
And then the book, the actual book itself, and then it's got a card in there with your code. Whatever. I've got a physical release of Cyberpunk in there somewhere.
I saw it down here.
Yeah, it's right there. That's for PC. Just came with a code and a bunch of shit in it.
Yeah, that's odd.
I didn't know Blasphemous had a limited run.
I think they had a limited run when it first came out. I remember it's. I follow on Reddit, and man, people really like it. They do cosplay and artwork, and they really enjoy that game.
Oh, I want to pick it up. I still haven't done so, but let me look up this hard
It's
copy.
pretty rough. It's heavy on the platforming.
I love platforming though.
Okay, well then it'll be right up your alley.
Physical copy. So what I'm seeing here's the Amazon page. For it, and that's a collector's edition.
Holy shit!
But that's the limited run. What you're talking about? These are limited runs collector's edition.
Yeah.
And there's a new one.
I like that cover art.
I can't find it.
Penitent One in Silence is just stabbing the shit out of the guys with the fucking candle.
Christ, it's $300 for that. But that's limited run. There was supposed to be another version of it. I guess. Nice. I don't know. But June 29th, from what I understood.
Yeah, I played that game when it first came out. I enjoyed it. I had fun. Then the DLC came out, and it was like you can make it even harder than the game already is. I'm like, I'm good. Like you could do it where like flasks don't work as much, or you don't get as many, or enemies hit hard. I'm like, bro, if you're a sadist for fucking hard ass games, this would be right up your alley, dude. I'm good. But yeah, I just one of my favorite games. I played it in the summer.
Here you go. That's the physical copy that's coming out.
Nice.
Xbox, PS4, Switch, and then you get stickers, a little poster of
And it's from Limited Run also?
I don't think this is from Limited Run.
It's another company then. Okay. So Limited Run did make a
published by Team 17 and developed by the Game Kitchen. The deluxe edition has the following content. It has a physical copy of the game, 32-track digital soundtrack, 200-page digital art book, digital comic, Alloy of Sin and Golden Burden in-game character skins, a sticker sheet, and a poster of Custodia. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Said sold out senior product manager Katie Clark in the press release. It's just a physical copy.
Damn.
But I mean, it is out now. But just in case you didn't get your limited run, that's $300 for whatever the fuck reason.
Okay, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good game, but I don't need to pay $300 for a game.
No, I mean that's the limited run version. I'm just talking about this.
Yeah.
This version is coming out June 29th. So if you wanted a physical, yeah, people
are out there. If you want a physical,
that is just for you.
Oh, just for me.
Curated
Only I could
just
buy
for
it.
you.
Only I could buy it.
No, yeah, well, everybody can buy it.
Everybody can buy it.
I brought it up just because.
Yeah, you guys should buy it also.
But yeah, what do you got, brother?
I got. I want to talk about more about fighting games. I wanted to see this one part about Guilty Gear. Now, give me a second. So the Guilty Gear development. I just copy pasted sentence myself because I did not feel like writing that out. It's a lot. It's a mouthful. I'll tell you guys. I'll spit it at you guys later, soon. So Guilty Gear Strive, they had their developers' backyard, and because they recently had the beta that happened, I want to say late February when it came out. So I mean, if you pre-ordered the game on PS4 or PC, no, was it PS4 PC? Yeah, I think it was PS4 and PC. If you pre-order the game, you could join the beta. And, they were testing everything, the online connections, the tutorials, the lobbies, the characters, just getting as much information they can, so when the game comes out, they have it ready. And, of course, that caused a 2-month delay for the game, which is fine because they took everything, all the feedback from the beta and, to make the game better, which I'm fine. If you delay the game because of what your fan base, wants you to, they gave you feedback, you're actually listening, good. Keep that up. That's what you should be doing. That's a proper delay. So just some of the stats from it. They said the character popularity across 6 different regions, right, between Japan, Asia, North America, South America, Asia, and Oceania. The most popular characters were Ramlethal, Giovanna, and Sol. And sure enough, you just look at the charts like, holy shit, like everybody just loves Ramlethal.
How many characters were in the beta?
I think there were 10. I think in the beta.
Oh wow,
so 10 or 11. Okay. Yeah.
I thought they might have just done didn't Street Fighter do that? Like they had like a beta or demo of like only 2 or 4 characters.
Street Fighter had like I want to say Street Fighter had like 2 or 3 betas before the game came out, and at one point they're like, okay, only these 4 characters are available, and then the next beta was, all right, now these 4 characters are available. Right. So they kind of staggered it a little bit on which characters you could play as. But yeah, so I mean, all the characters, I mean, Ramlethal, Giovanna, and Sol were the most popular ones, and I can see why Ramlethal. If you look at her character model, you'd be like, oh, all the little Coomers are picking that one.
Is she gonna get 5 different costumes?
She's probably gonna. She has some different colors, But I don't know if they get costumes.
She's gonna get fan made costumes, and they're gonna.
They get mods. They put on PC to get mods.
555. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. Crazy.
But anyways, so they're talking about that, and so there was one snippet on there. So they got some of the feedback from what the players said, what players were asking about, and one of it was what they're going to be adding is a rematch option.
Nice. It's always nice.
Which, yeah, it was great, awesome, But of course, people on Twitter, they see that like, wait, they're not adding that, or like, hold the phone. When Street Fighter V came out, there wasn't a rematch button on Versus. You had to wait. You had to wait for your player 1 to either say, hey, rematch, or character select, or quit. Player 2 gonna hit rematch, So like people were just like jumping off the deep end, like this should be like, hold on, bro, calm your tits. Don't think just because another game didn't have it, like
Capcom's gonna copyright.
They're gonna patent rematch. Yeah. And they also had this one thing which was interesting. Okay, and it's in quotes for the Guilty Gear developer. It says, tutorial mode received mixed reactions. Some praised it for the unique freedom it gives the player, also opposed to a traditional textbook-style explanation. Others, however, pointed out that it lacks the explanations needed for an introduction to the game. Our intent for the tutorial mode in Guilty Gear Strive is to show the player that they can enjoy fighting games without having to study. We intentionally left out explanations of the game mechanics and the different uses for each attack button. So, like, reading that is like, okay, you want to make it accessible for players that want to get into it and try it out. They say, hey, Guilty Gear, my friends are playing it. I want to try it out. Let me get into it. So there, you can't really go into. So for what we read, you can't go like hardcore explanations into the tutorial mode. Okay, fine.
But that's what it's there for.
And that's the backside of the same coin. Is like, why would you guys take it away? If someone really wants to find that information, shouldn't you put that information in the game? you know? Because if someone just says, hey, I won't go in there and just play the game, you know, okay, then go in there and play the game.
You go and play the game. You don't hit tutorial mode. That's all you have to do.
Yeah. The thing is, like I don't understand that move. Like, yeah, and of course, look, I know you want to appease to your fan base that has been playing your games. You know, you want the information there so they could use it and and take it and learn. And of course, and I can also see why you want to get the new people in there that you want the fresh blood to get in there and play the game and pick up your season passes and stuff like that and continue playing it. But if you take out the information, like, both sides are going to suffer. If you leave that information and they choose not to use it, that's on them. I just understand that part, and I just thought it was they should have put that in there.
They should have.
They should have. I mean, leave that to, like, the actual like in depth, like what I'm saying, like in depth 101. But just tell me explanation, like, hey, why is this attack important? What is it in a rep? What does it do? Because on Guilty Gear Xrd, if you go to the tutorial system, it's really in depth, really good. I mean, you could really learn a lot from it, and I enjoyed it. And I don't know why they're just taking away from that. I don't know if it's because they want to just like not spend the time and resources on it, or they actually feel like, well, nobody actually, our in-house testing shows that no one actually goes to it.
I mean, if you're familiar with the games, of course you won't go to it. It's not going to be popular, right? But people who that don't play fighting games at all, and that have friends that do play fighting games, like, hey man, you should pick this up. You got a PS5, PS4, whatever. Picked it up, and then every week on Saturday we'll get together, drink some beers, play some games, or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, that person's gonna be like, oh, I want to fucking pick this up and like learn a little bit more about it so I can play with my friends and be more competitive and all that stuff. If you have a lackluster tutorial mode, then that person's going to go, instead of going to the source, which is, the game itself, what they're going to end up doing is going to YouTube. And then they're going to fucking just go through YouTube, one video after another, after another, after another. So I think it should be in the game. Now, if it's not in the game, people are just going to go to YouTube. So it's not like,
people can still find it if they want.
You're gonna find the information. The thing is you're gonna have to wait longer for the information, because then now people got to make a video. Now you got to find that video somewhere online,
and then that
becomes a hassle.
And that's if it's like Guilty Gear Strive version 1.0. What happens when they patch it out? Oh, now it's season 2 or version 2.3 or something like that. Yeah. So now all this information is now out of
exactly. But if they want to take away resources from putting a tutorial mode in the game, I'm all about that too, because then they can make the game better, especially those lobbies. Or anything else that they wanted to put more resources into, they could do that instead of having to, oh man, we got to get 10 of our coders out here to set up this fucking tutorial mode, and then like we're gonna half-ass it. People don't really use this shit anyway, and No,
I agree. Like I said, I can see both sides. Me personally, like I would like to have the information in there, but it's not gonna be like a deal breaker. Like, okay, they choose not to put it in there. You're right. I'm gonna actually go. I'll go to on Twitch, someone that actually plays the game. I'll follow them and I'll ask them there, or I'll go on YouTube and be like, hey, I want to look at Souls B&B combos, and just check it out from there and learn on that part, So like I said, it just sucks that it's not there to have the information, at the ready, but it's not gonna make or break it for me. Like generally, that's still the game that I'm excited for to play, and I can't wait. So we'll see.
Maybe your wife will let you play her PS5.
Her PS5. I'll get on PC.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
She's been playing Soulstorm too.
Oh, actually,
Odyssey?
I haven't even. I downloaded it. I haven't started it yet though.
Started playing it.
Yeah, how's she liking it?
She's enjoyed it. She goes back and forth. She's playing that one or Hades, and back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Yeah.
I want to start Abe's Soulstorm or whatever, but like I just finished Immortals. I want to go do something else.
It was funny. I loaded up my Epic Store just to see what's going on there. It's on sale there for like $50. I'm like, damn,
free, baby.
Yeah, I was like, man, if you got a PS5, you're in luck.
Free.
Yeah.
So Deathloop got delayed. Since we're talking about delayed games like Guilty Gear Strive,
not surprised.
Deathloop, which was supposed to come out in May, got delayed until September.
And even that's a delay, all right? Wasn't it supposed to come out? I want to say so. Like in like fall or something.
I think so.
Or winter.
Yeah. It did get delayed.
I could be wrong.
It did get delayed until May, and now it got delayed again. September 14th is the new release date. That's coming from Bethesda, of course. But yeah, that's Bethesda, Polygon, The Verge. Everybody's reported on this.
About it, yeah.
But like they've been putting out mad like mad press for this game.
They have. They
Like,
have.
It was just in the last PlayStation State of Play.
Every time you see a PlayStation State of Play, you see Deathloop. Like, okay, I get it. Like, even when they had the PlayStation 5 reveal in the summer, remember we talked about that?
Right.
Like, we saw Deathloop, and it's like, okay, looks cool, awesome. But like, and ever since then, like every PlayStation announcement, you see Deathloop. I got to the point now, I was like, do I need to keep seeing this game?
Right.
At some point, like, okay, you showed me twice, cool, awesome, but they keep putting it in your face.
Yep.
Oh, guess what, guys? Delayed. Like,
hey, shatter all expectations.
Shattered all expectations. Play unlimited.
So what they said is the way, this is straight from their Twitter, and this came out.
Oh, let me guess. Hold on. Our game is not prepared, and the game is being close to preparation, but we want to make sure we put every polish and fine tuning to our characters to make sure we give you the best product that we could possibly can.
Well, what it says here is we've made the decision to delay the launch of Deathloop to September 14th, 2021. We're committed to quality and preserving our team's ambitions for Deathloop while ensuring the health and safety of everyone at Arcane. We'll be using this extra time to accomplish our goal, create a fun, stylish, and mind-bending player experience. We apologize for the extended wait and thank you for your passion and excitement because you've been pushing it in our face for the past 6 months.
Easy.
It is the fuel that powers our creativity and our hard work. We cannot wait to show you more Deathloop soon. Of course you can't. Fucking Cyberpunk.
Love it.
Game director Dinga Bakaba, art director Sebastian Mitan, and the Arcane Lion team.
I like how you said Mitan. I like that.
Mitten. Mitton. I was trying to make it sound
Miton.
classy like Joe Dierte.
Stop trying to French it up.
Don't try to French it up, Dirt. But yeah, so I'm kind of bummed that Deathloop got delayed. But also take your time.
Yeah.
Don't do what Cyberpunk did. Take your time. I wanted to pre-order that one, still haven't, and I still won't.
Okay.
I'll wait.
You get it day one.
I got shit to do.
You'll get it day one. You got Game Pass, right?
No, that one's on PlayStation only.
Is it a PS only one?
Yeah,
that's part of the exclusivity that they're still honoring.
It's PlayStation only.
So maybe a year.
Maybe
a year exclusivity, and then
maybe not. Maybe we'll go fuck ourselves. I don't know.
Now you're right.
It's like, it doesn't seem like they're gonna give that one up too easily. But yeah, I'm kind of bummed, but I mean, it is what it is. Take your time, keep doing what you're doing. Just stop showing us more of it and actually finish the game.
Yeah, I'm done. Like, okay, I think I've seen enough of Deathloop that I need to see.
Yeah, I think we've seen it all.
If I see it anymore, I want to see it like in front of my monitor when I'm playing it with the controller in my hands.
Right. Exactly. That's when I want.
That's the next time I want to see it again.
Oh man, but yeah, I'm kind of bummed, like I said, but
You know what game I'm glad is on Game Pass that I got to enjoy day one?
Outriders?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why? You got to enjoy it?
No, I enjoyed like playing it, and I'm like,
I did play a lot of that this week too. I apologize.
I picked is it Technomancer?
Okay.
Yeah. You just like throw a grenade and throw a turret, and like, okay, cool.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and restart the game now.
And then like I'm shooting and I'm getting my health back. Okay, cool. And then get loot. Like, wait a minute.
They wrote me in those sons of bitches.
And then I gotta like meet other people and do world tiers. Like, nah, I think I'm good right here.
Okay, you stopped.
So I took a picture, right? You know how your gun stats and everything. Clip capacity. I'm like, I'm fucking. I like how that emo where shows the guy took off his headphone, like clip, like. Bro, how are you gonna research all this stuff for your game and do all these special abilities, but don't know how to call a proper
timeout? I can tell you
proper
right
part
now.
of a firearm.
I can tell you right now how they got to that point that you're talking about. You want to know how?
Yeah.
Did you not listen to the dialogue in that game all the way up until the part where you saw clip capacity, and you wonder why they call them clips? Because of the talk that they do the entire way up to that point.
It has all the cliche trope fantasy about exploring a new planet and different faction and this cryo freezing. Like,
let's be real, bro. They're not reinventing the fucking wheel here
at all. Yeah.
Like, why are you even disappointed?
It's like it's just like those little things. Like,
why can't you
come up with all these new abilities and classes and skills and talents, but you don't know what to call a certain part of a firearm through its proper name. Like,
hey man, that's what they call them in the movies, bro.
Oh my god!
Hey, bro, I don't mean to tell you this.
Like
Hold on, I don't mean to tell you this, but technomancers don't exist.
I know that part. But that part is completely made up fantasy. I get it. I get it. But the parts that you can get right, they could probably name. Like maybe you should try that.
You picked the weirdest shit to get upset about.
I know it's a little. I get in the weeds sometimes, but it's just like.
I think you know what I think? I think you wanted to find a reason not to play the game and to not enjoy it, and that was your reason.
Nah. Just knowing, I know what this game was about. Like, okay, it's gonna be as a live service game. Like, you get these abilities. The abilities were cool. I like having the the throwing out the turret and it freezes them and you shoot them up. But it's like, I don't know. And maybe I have to go. Maybe play with you or something, or play with Mikhail, or
maybe
something.
just
I don't know,
like just
accept the fact like, hey, this Rick is not.
Hey man,
game is not for
I don't know if you know this. Ryu can actually shoot fireballs.
Ryu, right? Ryu's a great shooter. He's from Fortnite. He's a kung fu guy.
He actually
the kung fu guy from Fortnite.
Real people can't actually put out fucking fireballs.
Oh, that's
bro.
fine. Yeah. Well, the thing is like like it's not true like martial. Well, actually, like some games like Tekken, they actually do get some. They actually get some real martial arts I put in the game. Like I think the latest character that came out, I think it was Lydia.
We don't
She's
have
like the Polish
robots.
Fight robots, yeah. But yeah, I think some of her style was some kung fu with karate. Because which one was it? I said karate like I know what I'm saying. Karate. But part of it, like, because kung fu's for the Chinese martial art, right?
It's kung fu.
Kung fu.
Kung fu.
What are you saying about kung fu?
Kung fu.
Yeah, kung fu. And karate, because one's Japanese, one's but her martial arts is like a blend of those two. And I think there's some like on YouTube there's some actual martial artists that look at the moves like this is actual move, legit. And then it was like, okay, this is completely made up. That's okay. That's fine. Right. But I understand that the fact that they're actually incorporating something that's real into the gameplay, cool. I like that. Of course with Street Fighter, I know you can't do fireballs. I know you can't jump off walls. But I know that that's just like an arcadey game, and I've just been around it forever.
Right.
Like. But just throwing no, you're right. The thing is, like, that's just like bare bones. Okay, fireball, we get it. You're channeling your inner power. But then you see these games like Mortal Kombat where Scorpion literally grabs his spear, puts it through your eyeballs, throws it out, slices your neck, throws you on the ground, then your character bounces right back up. Yeah. Now at that point, it's like, you think maybe you just did it just a little. And of course, you're right. There's people who's like, well, you just made up this game. I get it. I know. But when you like try hard, it's just like over the top, like, okay, sure. If you want to appease to the fans, have at it. I'm fine.
Right. But
clips.
I
don't know, because I'm a firearms enthusiast, and I see that I'm like, bro, you just couldn't do your research right. Like, talking about like, it's like, is it that hard just to like, was that part of the firearm that holds all the cartridges? Oh, the magazine. Oh, yeah, let's call it a magazine.
Let's call it a clip.
It's called, because you play Call of Duty, like magazine extensions. All right, these guys know what they're doing. They know the firearms. EOE text.
I'm just gonna say clip from now on. Anytime I reference a magazine, just to piss you off.
I know.
Speaking of Game Pass,
Grand
Theft Auto 5 is now back on Game Pass. It was
on everything. It's on mobile
originally, it was originally, and then they took it off, but now it's back.
Back again.
Yeah, along with Red Dead 2, which is weird. Both of their big titles.
Maybe one of those contracts went up or something.
Maybe, but yeah, back on Game Pass, which is nice, free game for everybody.
Because wasn't Red Dead and I want to say for sure, Ray, that came out when Stadia launched, right?
This was my podcast.
She's like, that's mine. That's mine.
What did you say? Red Dead came out when Stadia launched?
Didn't Red Dead launch with Stadia?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it did.
Not with Stadia?
With the Google Stadia? Yeah, the streaming one.
I think it came out with that. If it did.
So I wonder if when it came out with that, that's when they pulled it from. I don't know. I'm sure they have some sort of like contracts. Have this game on your service for X amount of months. Pull it off. All right, renew the contracts. Put it back on there.
Right.
Like that.
I'm pretty sure that's how that works for the Game Pass stuff.
Yeah.
Because like I look at the list every day on PC.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like what's leaving,
in and what's out,
what's leaving and stuff. And there was one I actually saw earlier. It was called Deliver Us the Moon or some shit like that. And it's leaving on the 16th. And I actually downloaded it this morning, and I gave it a shot for about an hour, and I tested it out, and it was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
it was actually pretty good. It's a puzzle game, but you're like an astronaut, and you're trying to reconnect this power grid on the moon that supplies power to Earth. Weird premise. I get it. It's a weird premise, but like the puzzles and stuff were like pretty cool to like sit there and figure out. And like not only that, but you're in space, so no gravity, so you gotta like control your pitch and roll, and like while you're going through the space station, and like having to roll upside down to like, you know what I mean, like to like get your sense of everything. It was actually pretty cool. Do I want to play it all the way to completion? Probably not.
But you're able to try it out.
But I was able to try it out before it left, and but yeah, I mean, I enjoy picking up little things like that, but it just doesn't seem like
it's fine.
My type of game, and it's all right. That I know now for the future that like, okay, I can move on and like do whatever. So
definitely.
But yeah, I'm glad Grand Theft Auto's back on Game Pass on console, not on PC. Same with Red Dead Redemption. It's on console, not on PC. So
well, maybe I could finally play. I know it's a long game though, isn't it? It's a
which
big
one?
Game. Red Dead Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption was about 30 hours.
That's
or so.
with Arthur Morgan.
Yeah, that's where you don't do any like extra. You just watch the story and travel and have a good time.
It's basically Cowboy Sim.
It's a great fucking game, dude. It's a great game, great story, great fucking show. Yeah, it's pretty much a show.
You like Deadwood? You'll love Red Dead Redemption.
Pretty much.
Watch Deadwood. You should watch that one. It's a good one.
What else you got?
Oh, I want to talk about more into fighting games. I got a lot of fighting game information.
Why don't you just go through all of that?
All I am. So King of Fighter 15, right? So they're up to their 13th character reveal.
They're shattering all expectations.
That's the thing. Like, I seen all these characters, like I literally seen these are all like returning characters. Cool. Awesome. You want your fan base, that the characters love, that the people love, to return. Great. I like that. But some of these graphics, the way their animations, like I saw Terry Bogard, awesome. Loved it. Did a good job. It looks really good. He's bossed the wolf and he's fighting and everything, and he's grabbing his cap when he does a special, bring it back. And it's not, it's not obvious, but he'll subtly, like when he's moving his hand, like he moves his cap backward and then he moves it back forward, like when he's doing his special stuff like that and his special attacks. So I mean, Terry Bogard looked great. Mm-hmm. And then I see King. I'm like, nice. Okay, I like King. It's like a little tomboy girl, and she has like a suit, like an actual like men's suit on, it. And she fights like Muay Thai, so she has a stance and everything. But the thing is, on this one, they gave her like the tightest men's suit they could give her. Like she is just
Conor McGregor suit, but
like feminized. I mean, you see everything. You see her donk. You see her rack. Everything. Like she's just like very sexualized. Like I mean, no skin is showing, but it's like it's fucking spandex and shit. Like okay. And then you see like her kicks and her moves. I'm like, man, it's kind of lacking. Her kicks don't look all that great, And I'm like, okay, but the thing is, it's very inconsistent with the characters, because when Iori came out, I looked at him. I'm like, holy shit, Iori looked fucking badass. They did a good job with him, the way he looks and everything. I enjoyed it. But then they had these other characters, and they just like it's good. Then what the hell? Good. What the hell? Like oh man, like I don't know what's going on. And the thing is, like they just show you like 45 seconds of gameplay of what these characters are doing, but they have yet to show you anything of like how the HUD's gonna look like, or how the screen, like the versus screen's gonna look out, or how the rollback network is gonna work out, or if they're gonna have any like season 1 character passes. They haven't shattered any of my expectations. Like the only thing I know is like these characters are coming back. And that's
all
cool.
13 of them.
Yeah, I've seen all 13 of them. Like if you're a fan,
we've seen these characters.
Yeah,
before.
if you follow SNK at all, you'll see these characters. Like okay, I know who they are. I mean I don't know all of them verbatim, like and give you all their background history.
But you expected all those characters to be in that game.
Yeah. But I played enough SNK games like from CVS 2 that I know who these are. I've seen them before. Cool, and now they're back. Great. But it's like there's nothing in this game. They haven't showed me like actual gameplay. Like they haven't had like the two developers sit down and like, all right guys, we're going to show you just how a match plays and how just some of the mechanics. Right. This is what's in the game. Like they haven't showed me none of that. And it's like, and I want to get hype and I want to play it, but right now Guilty Gear is taking the show and is running with it.
Right. They're actually shattering expectations.
Yeah, they're the ones that I'm really hyped to play this for this generation of consoles. That's the game I want to get. I want to get Guilty Gear right now, not King of Fighters. Like it's just King of Fighters will eventually come out. Okay. cool, whatever. I'm just like, they haven't done anything that excites me, and I figured after 13 character reveals, like they should start doing something.
When is that game supposed to come out?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I think it's the end of this year.
They haven't put like a release date at the end of those.
Maybe
shattering
they have.
all
I
expectations.
think I forgot. Yeah, I don't know when they're gonna stop shattering my expectations or something.
What is it? 15?
King of Fighters 15.
2021.
2021. So maybe I'm guessing autumn of this year. So
yeah, it was supposed to come out last year, but it got postponed due to COVID.
Really? Yeah, of course.
And all it says is 2021. They're not even giving a full release date right now, which is fine. It's fine. Yeah. But also,
like I said, I get it. I understand. You want to show me these characters? Cool. I like that. But at some point, like, all right, show me what they can do. Show me some of the mechanics. What's going on? You know, they're gonna have rollback. They're gonna have tutorial system. What are they gonna have?
GGPO.
Oh, nice.
That's what in February, Oda announced on his personal Twitter account that the team is working on implementing an internal rollback-based netcode similar to GGPO.
Okay, so something. The thing is, GGPO, that's open source. I don't know why they just
similar to. Not
I don't
actual.
know. I'm sure they want to make sure it's something in house. That, you know, they have proprietary control over it and keep it that way. So we'll see.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Hopefully they can show more of what you want to see.
I hope so.
I want to see more of that too.
Yeah, as a fighting game enthusiast, I want to see more of this. Like, get me excited to play this game, because right now all it is just weekly updates. Great. Terry, great. I'm pretty sure next week or the week after I'm going to see Rock Howard.
But it's maybe all even characters that you've seen already. That's the problem too. Like, show us a new character. Show us what you're working on for King of Fighters 15, right? So show us these new things. Actually, shatter expectations.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to see Leona on there. It's like, come on, guys, just. Like, show me something. Like, I agree. I've seen this. It's just this, like they're trying to drive hype, but like the hype's not there. You know.
I agree.
Yeah,
I'm right there with you. So I think they should show new stuff instead of.
Show me some new stuff.
Don't show me old characters with new graphics.
Yeah,
like show me the new characters.
Like the first couple of trailers I saw, like, cool, this is awesome. This is Joe, this is Iori, this is Kyo, nice. But after a while, just like, all right, who's next?
Oh, Terry.
Shattered.
Okay, got it.
Terry's on there. Terry's gonna be fucking dope.
No. Shattered all my expectations. I kind of figured Terry was gonna.
You're gonna see Terry on there.
Yeah. What else you got, Papa?
The last one I have, a small one. Just I saw that Mac Walter, a head of the a project director at BioWare, said that Mass Effect Legendary Edition has gone gold. So I'm excited for it.
Let's
something
go.
To play.
That's May,
something
right?
To play.
That's
yeah, May 14th. Something to play. One of my favorite franchises of all time. Just, facelifted and ready for modern monitors and
supposedly.
It should be.
Supposedly.
No, I actually looked up. They took Mass Effect 1. They gave it a lot of big time facelift with a lot of the HUDs on it.
They also changed the combat in the game.
They cleaned it on the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
They changed the combat up to make it more in line with 2 and 3.
Probably. Yeah, but wasn't the first one from like Microsoft Studios?
Yes.
And then
BioWare, yeah.
Microsoft Studios and BioWare. And then I guess BioWare had more control at 2 and 3.
Yeah. I mean, it was more EA in Mass Effect 1, I thought. It was just BioWare had more control over the game that they could put out.
Okay.
But yeah, there was more RPG elements in that one.
Yeah.
More so, like, and the combat wasn't always like the most fluid, which is why people don't like it as much. But I think that if you were to make the combat of 2, like in Mass Effect 1 with the dialogue and all that other stuff that Mass Effect 1 had, it would be the best one out of all 3.
Yeah, in my opinion,
if it had the gunplay.
Yeah,
but it doesn't
in my opinion, I think 2 is the best balance of both 1 and 3.
Right.
Yeah. So,
I agree with you.
I'm excited for it. I mean, just the fact that they're making it, fit in modern monitors and just upscaling it. Like I said, nothing fancy. No have to remaster or remake it. Just give it a facelift. Ready for this, these monitors. I'm excited for it. Just go back to just go down memory lane and just play these games and Shepard do his bad dance and shit.
Oh,
stuff like that, and
so
punch
terrible.
a reporter in the face, and hear Rex say, "Look at the quads on this guy, Shepard."
Shepard.
Yeah, and then go bang freaking Miranda and Jack and who else? Edie.
Anybody you can bang anybody in that game.
Whoever you want to bang, go bang them.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
I don't think you can do that anymore.
Can you?
I don't think so. I think they cut out a couple of those. I think they cut out a couple of those.
Polyamorous.
Especially that in number 2 where you had that
No one picked Caden. Let's face the facts.
No.
one ever
I'm not
picked
talking
Caden.
about that. I'm talking about the chick that helps you out with the ship. Like she's your steward or something like that.
The yeoman. I forgot her name was. Yeah.
And then she's like, she would go in there and dance for you at some point.
That's right.
They cut that out.
They're right.
They cut that shit out.
Yeah, I think I heard they took away some of the fanboy service part. Like, hey, why is there a shot of Miranda's ass? Like, you know what? That really doesn't need to be there.
Yeah,
which makes sense.
She had a great
like,
butt.
don't get me wrong. Like 17-year-old me when I was playing that game, cool. But now I'm an adult. Like, I get it. You guys,
she had a donk.
She had a donk.
They
definitely had it. Yeah,
she
they
was
gave her
thick
buck
with
teeth
2 C's,
and a donk.
bro.
Yeah.
And speaking of remasters, Crisis Remastered got a free next gen update. Cool. So now you can play on the next gen consoles with all the fucking bells and whistles. So holla for Crytek and all them. I mean, I'm pretty sure all they did was hit a switch for that one. It's like, oh, PlayStation 5.
We're their fans.
Got it. Pac-Man 99. Did you see that?
Is it similar to
Tetris 99? Yeah.
It's like a BR?
Yeah. So they dropped what was it? Super Mario 35 for the 35 year or whatever. They dropped that one. That one's gone now.
Excuse me.
And then now they introduced Pac-Man 99. So it's 100 people playing on a Pac-Man board. And as you get things, it pops in.
You throw more ghosts on other people's screens and shit like that. That sounds like fun.
It sounds super fun. Now, very novel and like something that will create boredom after like a couple hours, but still a fun idea, a nifty idea that they're throwing out there. If they do it with like Galaga or something like that, or Centipede, like all these old school games that are getting. You start
throwing like just trash mobs and other people's screens and shit. And
these little fan service treatments. I'm all about that.
That's cool.
I'm happy for
I like that.
And it also brings people into, you know, the younger crowd into the
older
crowd classics that they'll enjoy, because Pac-Man is just a solid, like legit solid arcade game where you just sit back, relax. And now granted, if you get into the higher stuff, you can get a little hectic, but you know, if you just want to sit down and play something real quick and easy, that's
like when it comes to like those old school like Namco arcade games, you know, from way back in the day. It's like I didn't grow up with those games, but I did play them, and I appreciate them for what they did. Like it's not like they're like technologically advanced for what they are. But the thing is, they teach you that back in those days, they had to rely on making a game difficult for you to come back and keep spending quarters.
Right.
So to really learn those games and abuse it is you had to be like mechanically sound to memorize every little detail. This is going to happen here when I do this, and this is going to happen next. The enemy's going to spawn here, and when I move here, this was like, because Mikkel was playing Galaga, she was just showing me like, this is what you have to do. This is going to show up. You're going to have to let them put you in a little tracer beam and then come back, and you're going to kill them. You're going to have another extra life. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But like I know it's not like hardcore gaming, but the lessons you learn from, you know, that kind of mentality that they had back then, and just applying it to now, like that's what I appreciate from that, you know, and I enjoyed it. So I'm glad that those games, like I said, not everybody has to play them, but if you could just experience it and you could learn something from it, like, okay, yeah, just learn something from it, you know?
I agree.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely stoked that they put that out there. It might actually make me break out my Switch like today or tomorrow, just like to give it a shot. It's collecting dust in the other, bro.
Yeah.
I also want to pick up Monster Hunter Rise though.
Me
like,
too.
I'm like
I want to.
Right there.
Okay, that game, if I'm going to get into it, it has to be now. Because I don't want to be like Monster Hunter World where like I get in there like super late and everybody's like, oh yeah, dude, we already got our armor and gear and shit. Like where were you? You know, stuff like that. Like right. I think that game, you kind of, at least outside looking in, I feel like you have to have, you know, be playing that game with the community as it's being unfolded, you know, right. Because I think if you get left too far in the dust, well then, you know, I mean, maybe Monster Hunter Rise will be different. I know Monster Hunter World, you really had to be there to, you know, actually enjoy it. I mean, I could be wrong, but
I think that Monster Hunter Rise is also coming out on PC, but they just haven't said when. From what I understood, it was going to be like next year.
Easily. Yeah, because that's the difference what it was when Monster Hunter World came out. It was almost, I think, a year or like the fall of the winter or fall of that year when it came out for PC.
Yeah, so like it doesn't even have it does say it's coming
TBD.
to PC.
It will. It'll come out, but it'll be a while though. Yeah, don't hold your breath.
Yeah, for sure. So I've been wanting to like I keep on seeing videos about it. I was like,
it looks cool.
I kind of want to play this game.
Yeah, I want to beat the shit out of some monster and cut the tail off and whack it with a hammer and shit. It's like fun.
And then The last little bit of news I had was Capcom had suspended their RE-verse open beta due to like matchmaking issues. So like a lot of people were having issues like trying to get into games and all this other stuff. And they're just like, you know what? We're just gonna stop what we're doing right here. We're gonna restart this at another time. And then that's what they did. So
yeah, that's the one that came out with was it the Resident Evil 3 remake?
No.
That one that came out with it?
That was the Village multiplayer. It's called RE-verse, which is coming out with Village.
Oh, that one. Which was the one that came out with Resident Evil 3? That was called...
Can't remember, never played it.
RE something. But yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So they'd canceled it, and I think stupid cookies. But now you can preload it now. That was like the other day, but then they ended up canceling it at some point, like a day later, because all they were having was like matchmaking issues and stuff like that. So it's been interesting, but also why do we need Resident Evil multiplayer?
Some people love it.
Okay.
I don't know who does, but I'm pretty sure there's some people that love it. Actually, like because Resident Evil now is one of the Capcom's biggest franchises.
Right.
So I mean, and they've been building this world from Resident Evil 1. I hear other people talk about it, like listen to other video game podcasts, and they talk about like the whole Spencer storyline and the Birkins and the Ash. Like there's actually like families, and they've actually built lore into this game and this franchise, which is cool. So I think when you have the multiplayer to help you bring more of that into the into the community, to give more information, to keep building on that, I think that's cool. But if it's having problems and not playable, definitely scrap it. And I don't say scrap it, but you definitely take a step back,
reset,
take a step back, and then and try again. But I mean, like I said, like, why do they have multiplayer? I can see why they have it. There's some people that just enjoy the multiplayer aspect of it. Because I know generally Resident Evil games tend to be just single player,
right?
Action games. So
I don't know.
That'd be all right.
But I mean,
not for you. Not for you.
I think the Village demo is out, right?
I think so. Yeah.
So the RE-verse got taken down or whatever. So if you're looking forward to that, continue looking forward to it, because right now it's on the back burner.
It'll be all right.
Other than that, man, that's all I got for this week.
Same here. I think that's it.
Where can we catch you, Rick?
You can catch me at OS_Rick with a 1. I'm going to be back on my schedule, guys, for streaming. So I'll be back Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday hanging out with you guys. So yeah, catch me there. Whether it's Demon Souls or Symphony of the Night or Final Fantasy VII Remake, just drop by, say hello, chit chat with me. I mean, I love hanging out with you guys. That's my favorite part of gaming, is when I have people in there just talking comic books or movies and video game. Like half the time we're not even talking about the game, we're just talking about random shit. So yeah, when you guys want to drop by and just say hello and see what's up, follow me there. And that handle goes with on Twitter and IG. You could see me take pictures of my kettlebells and shit. So OS_Rick with a 1. You guys can see me, and we'll have the information down there in the bottom.
No, we won't. As always, guys, you can catch me on all things social media at OS_Onslaught. If you catch me on Twitch or Instagram or Facebook or anything like that, all of the socials are the same. If you want to hit up the podcast, hit us up at optionselectpodcast@gmail.com or on all things social media at optionselectpod. We love you guys so much. We appreciate you hanging out with us for our 100th episode.
We got 100 more.
And we got way more to go after that.
Season 2 is about to start next week.
Season 2 starts next week at Rick's house. So we'll be back, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care of yourself. Be healthy. Yes. Go for a walk. Drink some water.
Lots of water.
All that shit. We'll see you guys next week.
Exercise, vitamins. Bye, guys. I love you.
Peace.
Peace out.